Hello, beautiful bastards. The name is Wolf, and today we'll be checking out Kādomon. Kādomon? I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it is a hyper Autobattler demo. You can check it out on Steam right now. Description will have the link. But yes, it is a legally distinct Pokemon-esque Autobattler. Very reminiscent of Autopets for those who have played that, but a lot more depth to it. I'm quite enjoying it, even though the demo itself is a little short, admittedly. But that doesn't prevent me from having some fun with it. Alright, so let's choose our starter. I have grown fond of Believe because I have faith. Let's do Believe here. He's the grass one. And you can see we have the FTL, not FTL, Slay Spire-esque inspired progression. We have some Kādomons we have seen so far, or that we have obtained ourselves through all our runs. It even has like a seed if you want to play the same map others have played, you can totally do so. There's also regions. You can definitely see that there are some inspirations and liberties taken on it. But I want to get some ground. I'm going to see if I can do my favorite build as it stands right now. And there's my favorite worm that grows big and hard. We love a worm that grows big and hard. All right. We have some speed settings in the top as well. As you can see, the top left, the flag, that's your HP, basically, your morale. If that turns to 0, you're done. A familiar concept in games like these. Let's see, it's going well so far. He is getting some shields, and he does occasionally get some thorns. That's what the cactus means. But yes, all these creatures have an attack stat, a health stat, and then, of course, all kinds of special abilities as well. Recruit a Kādomon. Yes, we got the worm, my favorite worm. Select an item. You can equip them with items. And of course, they are wonderful to do so. Let's actually see. Consumes are like once per battle. Others are on start effects. But I'm just going to go with some lucky coin action for now. Ooh, and my favorite trinket for my favorite build. Sharp spikes. It's time to get real bloody edgy here. Of course, we have the shop as well. But yes, each creature that you have has the basic stats. Also, at level 2, they evolve. Their super is also indicated on the during combat by the yellow bar. And then, of course, they have an actual passive as well that constantly happens if the conditions are met. In this case, it's a non-start condition. Other than that, he's just attacking to generate energy and then using a special. But that's okay, though. We're going to switch these around. Our knock will die when he reaches 0 health. He's just a temporary ally to help you in the early game. Speaking of, give me some coin. So we have a little bit more money coming in. All right. We have a basic setup. We have my favorite guy. We have our favorite relic. Now we just need to generate shields and experience and get a ground unit. Speaking of the ground, as you can see here, we have the synergies. Every creature has 2 synergies. They can get a special synergy as well if you find the campsite or other events that provide you with it, or you find them with a 3rd one. But yes, there are all kinds of bonuses to it. And once you have 2 of the same type, you get the first bonus, 3 the second, so on and so forth. So we are trying to go really hard right here, what the earth. So let's see if we can make something happen. I've had some good fortune with it. In a way, I think I've already cracked the game, or at least the demo. I've beaten it. I found the solution, the win-all team comp right now. Unfortunately, we don't have all the pieces to the jigsaw yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. And if not, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. All right. Getting some XP, more money. On heal, deal. Nah, I don't think that's good. We'll do. Yeah, we'll take dude, because we can always sell them in the inventory, at least at the shop, for more experience. We could buy ourselves a level up. I'm actually going to turn the credits, the music sound a little down. It's a little loud on my end. But yes, I'm going to buy the worm. And as you can see, bunch of bonus experience. Very good. We're going to continue. We have an event. Let's see. You are wandering through a glittering cave. A continuous crunching clamor can be heard deeper in the cave. A deposit of Babberil. are unearthing and munching down on a rare mineral and gem. Feed one of the barrels. I don't have any food. Follow one of the barrels deeper into the cave. Let me just follow into the cave. Ah. Summoning spell. All summons gain the item of the summoner. Well, we don't do a summon build right now. Ah, a special fight. Marvelous. Oh, it's a poison battle. It's a poison battle. I don't feel good about this. It might be fine. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. That's a lot of health, though. It's probably not going to be fine. Well, luckily enough, we have 100 morale. And if we, as you can see, lose 10 morale for each enemy remaining. So even if we take full loss here, we should be down to 60, which is still above half. I'll take that. Yeah, this feels more like an AoE comp elite. I should have needed the pyro monkey. There's a monkey fire guy that does a lot of AoE damage, which is pretty good. I oftentimes take him with me. Sadly, I don't have him right now. As you can see, we have a confused little fly. That's from our passive. Summon one fly. Okay. As you can see, the poison is just like stripping our health. It is a problem. Alright. 2 flies. 3 flies. Many flies. Handle it. Okay. Now, luckily enough, we are holding, because we still have the shield, and the shield is also generating sharp spikes as a result of, or at least cactuses as a result of our sharp spikes. So who knows, maybe this is a secret victory that I did not expect. There's another death. Okay. The yellow bar is filling up. There you go, more thorns. Yeah, it's slowly taking damage. There's a regen. He's trying. It's one worm against the world. We actually won. We actually won. I'll take it. I'll take it. Field effects are also interesting. These are relics that affect the field. This might not be terrible, because we do have a grass type. Or I could just skip for 5x speed. That might also be good. Fight will give us a bonus damage. You know what? We'll take it. Just in case we pick up another grass. Don't get removed. Don't get removed? This is a new one. Broken rock. Cactuses don't get removed. Because normally, you lose a stack on hit. And now they don't get removed. But it reminds me of the SDS or Slay the Spire. Armor doesn't get removed. Relic, I believe, or a certain amount of armor doesn't get removed. Or only health. I'm not sure what it was anymore. It's been a hot minute. So yeah, now we have one hell of a build coming up. I'm going to restock. See if I can get a... Yes, there he is. The secret weapon. Popeyes. His special is that all allies gain shield, which of course means sharp spikes on all allies, which don't get removed if you have the broken rock, which is very good. So we're just going to give it to our main guy, who is going to be the front line. There's a lot of good pickups here, though, like another rogue form for the evolution, maybe? Let's push forward. We're making good headway. This might be spicy. We do need to pick up an earth one still, because that's more cactuses and more shielding as well. So far, though, I think we're going to be okay. If nothing else, they will break themselves upon my body, or so I hope. The Fortify is quite lovely. Fortify means you can take a damage, and it doesn't do anything to you. It's a proper block. There you go. Yep, we see the poison coming out, but I don't think it matters. Oh, they switched up the location, meaning that my tank is not going to get healed anymore. It's okay. There are units in the game that allow for the shuffling of oneself or the enemy. In this case, we are the ones who got shuffled. A problem. but not something we couldn't overcome. Here's the evolution. My worm is becoming even bigger now. I'm very excited about that. Let's see. View card. It gets 4, double the cactuses right now. A lot more stats as well. Very good. Let's recruit one. Nope, we did not get any of the ones we enjoy. So what I will do instead, no earth, no nothing. I'm going to select one of these guys and just release them for 10 XP across the board. I don't have enough money to buy anything interesting. So we're just going to continue and go to the next fight. Poison and ice. Ah, core glue. This is the evolution of Popeyes, which is what we want as well. We're still missing out on that second rock. I'm a little nervous about that. Normally it's fairly easy to pick up a rock, but I don't know. Pretty tough to be hard, I guess. Alright, come on. Big worm is taking a beating, but he's holding. There you go. Little return fire. Okay. Popeyes is going to have to carry us with shielding here. Luckily enough, our entire team will slowly build up the thorns. So if they try to hit other members on our team, it won't go unpunished. But this engine is fairly slow right now. We have to amp it up. And then part of that happens with the Earth special, but also upgrading Popeyes. Alright. As you can see, his cactus is growing large. In spite of the fact that he has taken some poison damage, or some decay, which is ramping up significantly, he's still plenty healthy. Very good. Wonderful. Victory. We're getting close to an evolution. Select an item. On any gain of frail, gain speed, or the fast. On start, trigger allies in front. Triggers allies in front. Trigger ally in front. Sorry, I was thinking about giving it to Popeye, who has an allies effect, but that's different. You know what? I am going to get. I'm going to take that. Yes, I'm going to definitely take that. Nice bonus XP for Popeyes, which evolves him into core glue, which gives us double the shielding on allies, which of course triggers the sharp spikes, which is phenomenal. We actually don't need the Rokorm anymore. With that fire. Ooh, we do have a Turtord. A Turtord is possible for us to get if we get another coin. I am, however, going to risk it for a biscuit and see if I can. Well, technically, I got a cheaper Earth one, but it's the one that I already have. You can't have duplicates in your team. That might be a problem. That might be a little bit of a problem. I'm going to give him the coin, which trigger him, which will trigger Warman twice. I'll give you the coin for now. I'm going to continue. I'm going to risk it. I'm just going to keep pushing and just hope that I get lucky. I will hope to get lucky. That's the plan right now. I could start buying cheaper Kādomons as well and selling, or sorry, not selling them, releasing them for experience. I might have to do that. One of the reasons I'm not just buying items, because I'm planning to maybe getting some XP that way. As you can see, his cactus is pretty high, 20 already. The cacti engine is online. So even if they kill our backline, they're going to kill themselves upon our worm, which is fine. My worm is deadly. Okay, beautiful. Look at that. Nobody died. Field effect. 25% chance to not consume an item. Interesting. On ally ahead hurt. Gain 2 strength. Interesting. So that means that the front line doesn't do anything, but everybody else gets continuous bonus damage. Sure. So our forest is on fire. We have a volcano going on, and there's sharp spikes. It tracks. Damn, it's fire again. always just fire? Well, we could do skip for 5 XP, right? Which is strange to me, because if you don't skip, you can just release here. Other units gain 10 XP, which just seems better. And there's a quick level up. Believe, I have faith, stagnant. Well, so much for faith. But yes, his regen increase, so our tank will become more healed, which is very, very lovely. We do have another broken rock we could leverage if that's what we wanted to do. But I think I'm okay with that. We could always switch a broken rock in later, because items do not get removed, you just get them back. You can't unequip as far as I can tell, but you can switch them out for something else, and then you keep the ones that you switch out. I think I'm going to continue. We do have an event coming up and another event in a possible campsite, which means we might have an opportunity to give one of our guys Earth if we are lucky to roll into it. Alright, so far so good. Dude's actually going to level soon as well. He was just going to be a placeholder, but apparently here we are. Alright, look at all those thorns. Call that ribbed for your pleasure. Well, I suppose not. Well, everything can be pleasurable if you're brave enough. I'm taking so much damage on my tank, though. That is a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. But, as you can see, the Fortify is helping. It allows you to tank one hit without taking any damage. And they just slowly end themselves upon my body. It's working. It's a little sketchy, but it's working. On start, gain 5 cactus consume. On start, grant other allies 3 damage. Okay, interesting. Let's do the Loudner, it's just a good buff, right? And nothing. No earth, this is fire again. Alright. We got the gold. Then we'll move him away. Look at that. Aquana. Aquana. Deal 10 damage to the back enemy. But yeah, it's good for a summon build. We are not a summon build right now, though. This is a problem. Continue. Alright, so we have an event. A magic orb appears in front of you. It begins to glow and seems to be emitting a strange energy. A random Kādomon becomes a random typing. That's a problem. Gain a random item. Apply a random permanent field effect. Do it. Throw the rock. Instantly gain 40 morale. Okay, that's cute. So we are... I don't think it's possible for us to lose anymore until we get to the boss. I am, however, going to go for another mystery event. You hear a loud noise coming from somewhere nearby. After following the noise, you come across a clearing full of snorbs, playing and fighting with one another. Grant an ally 30 XP. Select a unit to gain ice or grass type. Okay. Let's do it. Grass type or ice type. If we do grass... Yeah, if we do grass... we get regen on all allies, which is okay. If we do ice, on ally faint, apply the slow. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take the grass, I'm going to put that on my worm, and then we're going to go to the campsite, which gives you an opportunity to do that, which is not super exciting. We could go for another bug, I guess, just to have something happen. Now we have bug 3, which is not what my plan was. But here is the final boss of the demo. It's going to be interesting not having the tools that I was looking for. But hopefully this relic will carry me. That's my build right now, sharp spikes. I was really hoping for Earth 2, but we didn't get it. We do, however, have rock solid. So maybe the lack of shield we would normally gain is compensated with the rock solid form. So let's see. The boss here is special because every single time we attack her, she gets building blocks to create enemies. So if you don't attack her very often, she can't summon very powerful enemies, and we have a very defensive build. As you can see, we attacked her, she gets these scraps, used to build units. But if we don't attack her too many times, she won't be able to do much. So let's see what happens. There's the first build. It's only a 25 honeycomb. Not that problematic. And as you can see, when they attack my main guy, my main worm, they do more damage than they do to us. Shields are holding. Regen fortitude going. Strength is climbing on the Aquana as well. That trinket might actually be okay in the long run. As you can see, 2 damage. Yeah, when they do attack, we lose all the strength. But yeah, it does help for a little bit more burst. 16, 9, yeah. He's not very strong because his damage comes from being attacked. Here's another big boy. 40 HP this time. We're doing good. Look at that. Boss attacked us. 30 damage to the face. There you go. We're trying to kill the minion now. No problematic. The splash might be a little scary because it's AoE damage. But I think they're going to hurt themselves to death upon my build. Another hit. Nice. 20 plus damage. 31 HP left. 33. She killed herself. My worm killed the queen. What a world we live in. Kādomon Hyper Auto Battlers. As you can see, the demo is quite short, but it is free. You can play it on Steam right now if you want to check it out yourself. I do think this could be the next big addiction, considering how well Auto Battle Pets did. This might be really, really interesting in the future. Keep an eye out on it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. I'm out.